You know, the girls on Married to Medicine, they're very busy. Very busy. Yes, they're busy. So the episode began where it left off last week. The couples are in the Bahamas. They're getting their life. They're living, turning up. And we have this whole bonfire moment where everybody's sitting around the fire and basically everybody is coupled up with another spouse. So we'll have like they had Lisa Nicole sitting down talking to Mariah's husband. And then they also had last week uh who went first, I believe. Mm, they had I believe Dr. Heavenly talking to Dr. Jackie's husband. Just to talk to your spouse without actually talking to your spouse, to get, each other's perspective on different issues that's regarding your marriage. So, we began with Toya, and Toya ended up getting partnered with Cecil, which is Simone's husband. And so they sitting around talking, and Toya was like, you know what? I love you, but my biggest issue with you is how I feel like you don't hear me, and I always have to turn up and get crunk and stuff, which she likes to do anyway, like obviously. But she was like, I just don't like to argue and fight in front of our kids and all that. And so Eugene, Toya's husband, they sitting and chilling, and basically Cecil was like, I don't like it when you get angry either, and I do hear you, and I do know that you want different things and all that, and just pretty much saying everything that probably Eugene would tell Toya. But it's just different because that's not your actual partner. So anyway, they go and sit down. Then as soon as they sit down, Eugene's like, you know what, Toya, I feel bad and I'm sorry that you feel that way. But honestly, Toya, sometimes you are mean. You are straight up mean. And I don't like that. So my reaction is honestly just a reaction of you. If you come at me a certain way, how do you expect for me to react to you? And even Dr. Heavenly started to chime in, and Dr. Heavenly was like, you know what, Toya, you're mean. Like, some of the stuff that you say to this man is crazy. Like, it's a shame how you talk to this man. He's a good man. Eugene is a good man, and he loves Toya, and he will stick by Toya. Um, and Toya, kind of was taken back, and she was just kind of like, okay, and she started to get a little emotional, and it was just like, all right. So, um, that led into Dr. Heavenly's husband. I think his name is Gavin, talking to Jill's husband. I think his name is Bill, I think. And Gavin was like, you know what? Everybody's just hurt. It's just hurt feelings. And he was like, that's why when I found out that Dr. Heavenly was hurt, my wife was hurt with something that you said. And then he pointed over at Jill's husband. That's why I had to confront you. And Jill's husband was like, you know what? It's something about tact. Like, we were at a charity event and you're trying to be confrontational with me. I didn't appreciate that. In which I completely understand how Jill's husband would take that way. Um, you know, but I mean, at the same time, Gavin felt like he needed to say something to him, so he did. It's kind of like one of those, it is what it is. You have your opinion and I have mine. But anyway, Gavin did apologize to Jill's husband, and he was like, I wasn't trying to come at you in any kind of difficult way. What our wives have with each other, that's what they have with each other. But I wasn't trying to come at you in any type of way, and I do apologize. And that was nice. It's so funny how all of their husbands are actually like good men, and they can settle their issues so easily, but the wives can't. Like, it's just like, child. Um. So anyway, that led into Darren talking. Miss Darren, Lisa Nicole, Lisa Nicole's husband talking, and he was just basically was like, you know what, my biggest issue, my thing is people need to admit when they're wrong. Mariah, now watch what you say. Darren, people need to admit when they're wrong, and and need to swallow their beef. And Mariah, watch what you say the whole time in the background. Watch what you say, brother. Watch what you say. Watch it. She's sitting there rocking back and forth. She getting ready to get turned up. So then Mariah starts to turn up, and her husband starts to turn up. I sat there and watched y'all. Miss Quad, don't sit over there looking at me. Miss Quad was like, I loved you. I loved you, Mariah. Don't do that to me. And Miss Quad was like, Mariah is off the chain. Like, I don't even know where this is coming from. Like, I did have her back. And oh, you did? Really? Mariah's just being an ass. And Mariah, she keeps bringing, everything back up, and how they voted her out pretty much of the circle, and they voted Mariah's husband out the circle and all that. And then Toya starts to talk, and Mariah really got heated then because Toya was sitting right beside Mariah, and so they started to talk and have their moment. And then Mariah's husband called Toya fake, and that sent Eugene off. Don't you call my wife fake? Don't you call my wife fake? So then Cecil gets up and Gavin gets up, and it's just a mess. And they sit and talk, and it was just like, good night. It's the end of the trip. So sad, so damn mad. Just a hot ass mess. So we get back to Atlanta, and we have Lisa Nicole, the fake queen herself, and she's talking to a girl who worked with her at her shop. And what's his, not Gavin, Darren comes in. Yes, Darren comes in, and he brings some flowers, and and Lisa Nicole, you must want you some tonight. And just playing, just Lisa Nicole is a permanent actress. She really needs an Oscar, really. We get to Miss Quad and her husband, and she's just like, what, it's just very busy. The girls are just very busy. Like, I don't know what's going on. I will forever be a fan of Miss Quad. I love her. Like, I don't care. Like, some people are against Quad and team, Lisa Nicole or team Mariah or whatever. That's fine. But I love Quad. She's because she's just funny as hell. Her accents with her reads combined, it's really funny. So they sitting and talking, and it was just a mess. Let's see. Dr. Jackie meets with her father, who I believe have Alzheimer's, and they sit down and have a little talk. Okay, let's just get to the end. So they're having this whole big function for, I forgot the name of it, you guys. Please forgive me. Let me know in the comments if if you watch this episode. But basically it's a program to honor the doctors that's in their circle, and the people that have done well in their community and continue to do positive things for the community. So Dr. Jackie was being honored, Dr. Simone was being honored, and Quad's husband as a psychiatrist was being honored. So they showing all the girls getting ready and all that, and they cut to Dr. Heavenly. And Dr. Heavenly, she's pretty much over the shit at this point. She's over the drama and everything. It's funny how she thinks she's not in any of the drama. When she is, like, she shades everybody all day. Especially Quad. Especially Toya. And especially Jackie. Especially Jackie. When, but she mostly shades in her confessionals. Sometimes Heavenly is funny. Sometimes she's just, like, girl, what's your tea? Like, she has a little bit of insecurities. One of my subscribers said that last week on one of my reviews. So shouts out to you, love. And, I definitely see that with her. For sure. But she basically just didn't want to go to the function. She was just like, I ain't never heard of this anyway. What is this? Is this some kind of bootleg thing Quad put together? Just still putting people down. Heavenly, have a seat with your jaw. Just have a seat, linebacker, please. So she wasn't missed. So anyway, who ended up showing up? Of course, this was about Quad. Quad was hosting this event. So Lisa Nicole didn't show up, and Quad said that she's not willing to be friends with Lisa Nicole again. And I think that's a pretty good idea, because Lisa Nicole is just as whack as they come, and fake and lame and tired, and yeah. And so let's see. We get to the ending, and pretty much Mariah's walking around to everybody saying congratulations. Ooh, he's violent. Sorry. Mariah's walking around, saying congratulations to everybody, being kind of shady with it. You know how Mariah is. And Toya and Mariah, they end up talking to each other, end up getting into it. Toya was like, "Look, I tried to reach out to you. I tried to invite you to certain things that my kids was having. I invited you to my Halloween party last year. I tried to be back cool with you. You're the one that's holding the grudge." And Mariah's whole thing is that she's upset that didn't nobody come see her in the hospital. She was having a miscarriage. Mind you, that's a horrible, 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 horrible thing. I'm not female, so I would never know that feeling. But um I can just only, and I don't have any kids, so I can just only imagine how that feeling must be. And I'm sorry to Mariah. The whole world probably is sorry, that that happened to you. But sweetie, they weren't your friends. Like, you had said and did a whole bunch of stuff, and they had said and did a whole bunch of stuff as well. So it's just like it's tick for tat. You're damn if you do, damn if you don't. Stop bringing up old shit of the past. Let it go. How are you ever gonna move on if you keep bringing up old shit all the time? I don't understand when people do that. I really don't. Excuse me. So, um, they starts getting into it, and then Simone comes over, and Quads comes over, and Mariah, you better get that bitch, I tell you. And you know what? Mariah was like, you know what? The real reason why we can't move on is because of Lauren. Lauren is Mariah's daughter. And apparently, this was like way back in season one. It's one reason as to why Toya and Mariah had that fight. That Mariah's sister, Blake, I think that's her name, something like that. Anyway, Mariah's sister was at the salon, and one of the ladies who work at the salon, I guess, had mentioned that Toya was in there, and Toya was talking crap about Mariah and her daughter, saying that Lauren don't even know who her daddy is because um, Mariah's husband is not the father of Lauren. He's the father of the boy. And so that's how that whole thing happened. And Mariah, Lauren still can't be around you. She still can't see you. Lauren is a child. Mariah, really? Just being over the top and dramatic and start turning up. She's sitting there like a drunk, rocking back and forth. Mariah takes Toya to the side, and Simone goes over to talk to Mariah. Quad takes Toya to the side, if I said that. And Simone talks to Mariah. They have them. You see where Miss Quad went. You see where she went. She went with Toya. 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 It was just a mess. It ended with Jackie, Simone, Jill, Quad. Jackie, Simone, Jill, Quad, and Toya. Both standing around, having a moment, being close or whatever. Quad was just like, you know what, I'm good. Mariah's still the same Mariah, and that's just what it is. Um, so it's crazy. It's kind of like a whole division thing. Mariah's still very salty about some things, and she has every right to feel how she want to feel. But don't come back in the circle and thinking that like if you're not ready to put on this whole fake act or whatever, if you're not ready to do that or ready to fully just forgive people, then you shouldn't have came back into the circle, honestly. I do miss Quad and Mariah's relationship. They're a shitload of fun together. And Quad was like, look, I gave that bitch balloons. I tried. But, it just didn't work out. We do miss Mariah, wish Mariah the best of luck and all that good stuff. But I really can't wait to the reunion. I think it's next Sunday or the Sunday after that. And, can't wait to review it and all that. But with that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at It's King's World on Twitter. Chase King was here on Facebook at It's King's World on Instagram and all that good stuff. Like, comment, subscribe. There's Married to Medicine. Season 3, season finale. It was called Mariah Mania. Mariah was turning up, y'all. I don't know. What y'all think about it? Let me know. All right.